tonight, the Hawks at 13-2 overall. The number 3 team in Class 3A takes on Vinton SHELLSBURG. Comes in with a record of 8-7 unranked in Class 3A. The Hawks have won 4 games in a row heading into tonight's double dip against Womack foe Vinton SHELLSBURG. Tomorrow night, the Hawks will take on another West Division opponent, South Tama, as the Hawks will return home after 6 road games in a row. 2 last Wednesday with the 2 wins over Vinton Community, and then 2 earlier this week after being postponed against Solon Monday night. Played down at Dwayne Banks Field in Iowa City, taking down the Spartans 5-3 and 7-4. And Roger, you've seen this team the last few nights out. They played some very good baseball after that game they want to forget about last Monday night, the second game against Anamosa. Coach DELAWARE and company, I think they got their point across there. I saw some notes written in the dugout, and just they know they can play better baseball, and they've proved that the last few games now.
Yeah, certainly. You know, at the top of the list, the Hawks have been getting great pitching over the last week or so, and they've changed the batting lineup a little bit, and it's become a little bit more productive for them. And you know, I think the Hawks will continue on tonight. They're on a good roll right now.
And Owen Warren will stand in. He takes one off the helmet. A hit batter right to start this game here. It's our official start time at 5:03 here tonight. As Owen will take his place. He appears to be okay.
I think it just glanced off the top, I hope.
So Ward is on first. And it brings up Dallin Putz here. Putz the DH. The senior standing in. 43 at bats, 16 runs, 14 hits, 3 doubles, 326 average coming in. Here's a base hit up the middle. Going to get past the second baseman. A diving effort. Valiant effort by the second baseman, but getting into shallow center field. And just like that, the Hawks have runners on first and second.
Good job of Putz taking that first good fastball there and just sending it right back up the box.
So Winterwood now will stand in after a hit batter and a hit by the Hawks offense here. So Winterwood. Little bunt to the left side. Pitcher will get there. Worth will fire to first with the second baseman covering the sacrifice. Moves the runners to second and third. So Winterwood gets his job done. On the 1-4 put out for out number 1 brings up Brent Lammers now. Lammers leading the team in average at .512, 43 at bats, 20 runs, I should say, 22 hits, 6 doubles, 11 RBI. On Ward leads the team in the runs batted in category with 16. There's a strike taken by Lammers in her half die high. 0-1 the count. Runners on second and third, 1 down here in this top of the first inning. 2 games coming up here from Vinton tonight. There is a ball misses out of the zone outside for ball 1. We're even at 1 ball and 1 strike. The Hawks got wins over Solon on Tuesday down in Iowa City. Seth Weber picking up his 3rd win, 3-1. Game 1 victory, 5-3. Swinging a miss on the pitch, ball inside there to Lammers, 1-2 the count. And Ty Cassett continues to roll pitching-wise, 9-0 in his varsity career now, 5-0 last year, 4-0 this year with the win against Solon in Game 2, 7-4. Here's a chopper right side. Second baseman comes on. Davis will go to first. The Hawks will score the first run of the game as Lammers will get the RBI ground out for out number 2 here in this top of the first inning. So RBI number 12 for the senior Brent Lammers. Then it brings up Kyle Wright, the sophomore first baseman. There's a strike to Wright standing in the 5th spot. Kyle, 50 at bats. Most on the team, 14 runs, 15 hits, 3 doubles. He's got 14 runs batted in. 3rd in that category. He's hitting .300. Is Wright. And the count's even now, 1-1. This one is grounded right side down the line in front of Coach Cassett in the first base box. Assistant coach for second-year head coach Nate Lahr. Hawks and the Vikings Both playing their 16th and 17th games of the season here tonight. 1-0 Hawks in the top of the first, and a pitch misses outside. We're even 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like Worth is working the off-speed pitch a little bit here into the zone.
Right, ready, 2-2. Goes down, gets that one, chops that one behind Coach Casa now, rolls down the fence line. And we'll stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wright, Solomon, Ridenauer, Knowles, and Casa, the rest of the Hawk batting order here. They've batted 4 already. The 5th batter, Wright, standing in, takes the ball just off the plate outside for ball 3. We're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. A hit batter. Ward, who came in to score the first run for the Hawks. A hit. A sacrifice. This one's lined back to the fence right in front of us here.
I think we'd have had that one if the screen not been there.
It might have. Might have been high enough. As Solomon hustles over from his on-deck position. Umpire calls time, making sure he can get back. He had to go all the way over on the other side. Big spacious area here behind home plate at Vinton. The 3-2 on the way again. That one just misses off the plate outside, right with a good eye, and earns the second free pass. The first walk of the night issued by the right-hander Worth. And Ryan Solomon now, the left fielder, will stand in. One of 7 seniors on the team. Solomon, runners on first and third, 2 down. Hawks lead 1-0, top of inning number 1.
Solomon had a real good day down at Dwayne Banks Field the other day. Really hit the ball well.
Stands in here with runners on the corners, 2 down. There's the first to third. Sliding back in safely is Wright at first. As Worth was trying to catch him off guard. Wright got back, and Worth didn't make a play on either runner then. Wasn't able to.
Looks like Kyle's leaning to me.
Oh, not going, and there is a strike at the inside corner, waist high, 0-1 the count. Scotty Worth, the sophomore. This is his 4th start of the season. A 1-2 record, 19 innings pitched, 24 hits against him entering play, 14 runs against, 12 earned runs, a 4.42 ERA. He's walked 6 and struck out 18. The 0-1, throw over first, Wright sliding back in, hit safely. And we'll do the 0-1 pitch coming up here. 2 down, top of the first. Hawks lead, 1-0. The 0-1 on the way from Worth. It's grounded right side. Second baseman Davis has it, up and over. And the Vikings get out of it. 2 runners left on for Hawks. They do climb on the scoreboard first. 1-0 West Delaware. This is Hawks Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Along with in studio producer Megan Offerman, John Swisher, Roger Wright, back with you from Vinton. So Hawks leading 1-0 after scoring that 1 run on 1 hit. 2 runners left on base. No errors defensively for the Vikings in that top of the first as we go to the bottom half. Owen Ward is on the bump for Coach Lahr and company here. As Ward, the junior, this is his 3rd start, 0-1 record, 11 3rd innings pitched. Give up 16 hits, 17 runs, 10 earned runs, and a 6.18 ERA. He's walked 13. As a pitch shin high upstairs for ball one. 1-0 the count. Here to the leadoff batter, Will Edwards, the left fielder for Vinton SHELLSBURG. Edwards, one of the 9 sophomores on the roster. There's a ball in the dirt, bounces before the plate for ball 2. 2-0 the count. As Ward, 7 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting .327 against him. He does have that one Game 2 performance against Anamosa, and they roughed him up, so a lot of those numbers are skewed that way. And that one bad night, there's a hit into center field off the bat of Edwards. Then SHELLSBURG gets their first hit in their first batter at the plate with a hit to center field. That brings up Nathan Struve now. As Struve, another one of the 9 sophomores. Only 1 senior on this team for Coach Jim Struve. 6 juniors, 9 sophomores, and 1 freshman. Left-hander Struve standing in with a runner on first. Nobody down here, the bottom of the first. This one is laced into right field. That'll get down. And coming on, Knowles will get it in, but not before. Runners on first and second here. A little different way of doing it. Hawks had 1 hit. Now the Vikings had 2 hits to get the first 2 runners on, but kind of a same rerun type performance here right away. Getting 2 runners on base in their early inning.
Yeah, we'll see what Vinton decides to do here, whether they'll go sacrifice route or let their third hitter swing away here.
Aaron Henderson is that third hitter. It's a senior, the lone senior on the team. Leading hitter second leading hitter, I should say, at .425. A ball there, 1-0 the count. Henderson, 40 at-bats, 15 runs, 17 hits, 2 doubles, 1 homer, and 10 RBI. He's walked 11 times in the third position of the batting order. Ward checks the runners who 1-0 as a strike right over the middle of the dish. Thigh high for strike 1, 1-1 the count to Henderson. Only 2 home runs for this team. The Hawks 3, so not a whole lot of power in either of these lineups here. 1-1 the count. Runners on first and second. Upstairs, above helmet high for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Head coach Jim Struve in his 25th season, 533 wins, 405 losses. Number 51 of 64 Iowa high school coaches with 500 wins or more. Ward looks in and ready for the 2-1. Check of the runner on second. Nobody covering. 2-1 upstairs. Chin high that time and inside for ball 3. 3-1 the count here to Henderson. As Jim Struve just passed former West Delaware coach Mike Morrison, current AD, with that win over CPU on Monday night, 10-0. There's a swing and a miss. Letter high and inside for strike 2, 3-2 the count. Morrison, 530 wins, 263 losses. Coach Struve passed him. Now has 3 wins more than Coach Morrison all time. And Coach Morrison's 20 years at West Delaware. Here's a swing and a miss. Another leather high fastball. He kept it up, went right back at him. As swinging through it, coming up empty, Henderson for the first out of the inning on the swinging strikeout that brings up number 4 man, Jared Thompson, the DH. So you like to see that from Ward. Be dangerous going after the number 3 hitter like that, but not giving up a free pass here early. Coach Lahr and company would settle for that. Here's a pickoff move, no one covering as the runner gets back safely.
It appears that Ward is getting loosened up a little bit. I thought his fastball had a lot more life this last batter as compared to the first 2. He was just trying to throw a strike, and he really reared back and fired.
Left-hander Jared Thompson takes his strike. Waist high on the outside corner for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Thompson, leading hitter on the team, .441 average. 12 runs, 15 hits, 3 doubles, 7 RBI. Also second leading base stealer on the team. He's 10 for 10 coming in tonight. Ward with the check now. This one sliced out of play left side. For strike 2, 0-2 the count to Jared Thompson. And SHELLSBURG's come in 3-3 in the last week of play. Split with South Tama Monday night here in Vinton. There's a ball out of the zone for ball one. 1-2 the count. Beat South Tama 10-3 in game one. And a loss to the Trojans 2-0 in the nightcap. The 1-2 on the way. Strike three on that outside corner, thigh high.
Great pitch.
Thompson goes down looking for out number two. Froze him that time. And the umpire gave the benefit to the pitcher there for out number two. It brings up Tyler Ripple now, the third baseman. As Ripple standing in with 2 on and 2 down. Inside pitch, throw down. Lammer's able to stop it, keep in front of it on a throw that bounced in the dirt. Sliding in safely is the runner at third, Will Edwards. Stolen base there, double steal as Struve heads up to second. So runners on second and third. 1-0 count, 2 down. 1-0 Hawks lead here in the bottom of inning number one. Ripple, one of the 6 juniors on the team, takes a ball outside there for ball 2-2. And 0 the count. On the way. Swung through it. Right down the pipe. At the knees for strike one, 2-1.
I think Ward's velocity is picking up because he pretty much threw that one right by him.
The 2-1 on the way. This one is hit
Into the gap.
in the gap indeed. Right center field. That's going to score the tying run and the go-ahead run. 2-1. Vinton SHELLSBURG on a 2-out, 2 RBI stand-up double by the number 5 man, Tyler Ripple. As Ripple has only his 4th and 5th RBIs of the season. 333 hitter. His 11th hit and his first double of the year. No better time for him and the Vikings there as they take the lead early in this ball game. 2-1, bottom of inning number one. This one's grounded left side. Lammers gets over to it, bobbles it slightly with the runner right there. He throws, nice stretch by right, and the ground out. But the Vikings score 2, and they take the 2-1 lead. To the second inning we go. Hawks baseball, JMCH Sports.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
John and Roger back with you from Vinton. 1-0 the count. So the Hawks number 7 batter, Max Ridenauer, the shortstop, stands in. 7-8-9. Ridenauer, Knowles, and Cassett here for the Hawks. So trail now 2-1. Vikings strike for 2 and take the lead in that first inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 runner left on base. No errors in that first inning by either team. Here's a bouncy ball left side. Shortstop Struve comes up to throw over and gets his man on the ground out to the shortstop. 6-3 put out for round number 1. Brings up Jordan Knowles now, the senior right fielder. As Knowles comes in, a .324 hitter, 9 at-bats, 11 hits, 2 doubles, 11 RBI. Walked 7 times, struck out 3. on base percentage of .439 for the senior Knowles, who takes the ball outside the well there for ball one. 1-0 the count. Lefty stands back in and ready for Worth's pitch, and it is ball missing. Ball two outside the zone. 2-0 the count. Jordan Knowles. There's a strike taken, 2-1 the count. Hawks 13-2 overall. In the WAMAC, they're 10-2. On the east side, they're 5-1. 10-1 on the road. The only road loss came to Clear Creek Amana 2 weeks ago tonight, down in Tiffin in game 1, 6-3. Hawks are 3-1 at home and 3-0 non-conference opponents. 3-1, this is lifted on a play left side, and full count 3-2. Vikings are 3-3 here at home in Vinton, 6-6 overall. The WAMAC 4-2 on the west side. They're 5-4 on the road and 2-1 against non-conference opponents. Here's
a good shot up the middle.
You betcha. Ground ball right up the gut, and Edwards will get to it, but not before a one-out single by Jordan Knowles. Second hit of the game for the Hawks, both to center field now on the ground. Ty Cassett stands in. Senior center fielder, batting in his regular ninth spot here. 229 hitter. There's a liner. Left side just gets passed through, but short into left field. Going into second, going to be safe. As Knowles had a freeze on that because it was a liner. Shortstop had a play on it, just couldn't get there. And Knowles able to get the second ahead of the throw in for the force-out try. So runners on first and second, one down. Brings up Owen Ward. Led off this game, getting hit by a pitch in the helmet. Glance off his helmet. He came in to score the first run of the game, that one run first inning. Here's a ground ball right up the middle. That's going to bound into center field. A slow roller. Center fielder comes up with it. Coach Alarm puts on the stop sign. The Hawks will have the bases loaded with one down.
Vinton SHELLSBURG outfield plays fairly shallow, which is one of the reasons that Knowles, was close play at second base, was that Cassett hit it so hard, but the left fielder was right on top of it right away.
Brings up Dallin Puts now. Got a hit to center field his first time up. So another hit to center there. 3 out of 4 Hawk hits up into center field. They have a courtesy runner.
Whitman's running for Ward.
Caleb Whitman in his normal courtesy running duties in there for the pitcher, Owen Ward. The ball there to Dallin Puts here.
A lot of room in right center.
As
right center.
Right in the right center over the leaping second baseman Davis. One run is in. And the Hawks have tied the game up as the base is still loaded with one down. He waited back on that pitch and drove it to right center field. Get another hit to center for the Hawks. The RBI there for Dallin Puts. Dallin now 15 on the season. Oops, wrong category. 7 on the season for Puts. Thank you. As Whiteworth stands back in after a strike there, 0-1 on the way. There is a strike at the outside corner at the knees, and he's down 2 strikes, 0-2 the countdown. Whiteworth tired on a 1-4 sacrifice bunt his first time up, and that 1-run first, the 0-2.
That is going to work.
Rounds that one into left field. 1 run is in. The Hawks take the 3-2 lead now. The base is still loaded on another RBI, 1-out single. Whiteworth gets it this time.
Hawks are just waiting back on the ball, letting it travel, and hitting good sharp grounders up through the middle.
You read my mind. Being patient up there, waiting for their pitch. When they get it, they're hitting it. Not the hardest, not the deepest, but it's falling in. 1 down. Here's Lammers. He right back up the middle, but force it first. Going to first for the double play, and they get it. As the 1-2-3 double play there, Vikings get out of it. Hawks do get 2 runs, and they take the 1-run lead. We go to the bottom of the second. Let's Delaware baseball. KMC Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Our local sports teams build strong programs by mastering the fundamentals of the game. Our F&M Bank team has also built a strong foundation on mastering the fundamentals in banking, where a handshake goes a long way. You are provided clear-cut solutions to your financial questions, where you are greeted by name. This is the F&M Personal Touch. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Back into Vinton. We've had some offense already in the first inning and a half of play. 5 runs. We've had 9 total hits, 6 by the Hawks and 3 by Vinton SHELLSBURG. We start the bottom of the second, 3-2 West Delaware leading Vinton SHELLSBURG. 2 strikes here to number 7 batter Wes Edwards. Edwards, the center fielder, 7-8-9. Edwards, Davis, and Boyson do up for Coach Struve and the Vikings here. The 0-2 from Owen Ward is a strike on that outside corner. Strike 3, thigh high. Edwards couldn't believe it, but pretty good from this angle as well as the home plate umpire's angle. And he goes down looking, does Edwards for the 3rd strikeout, second looking for Owen Ward.
I think it's critical for Ward to get, as it is for every pitcher, strike 1, work from on top, and keep the pitch count down. Just like that.
Right there.
Off speed.
Broke in there, enter half. Ways tied for strike 1. 0-1 the count. The number 8 batter, Tanner Davis, the second baseman, brings this one out of play, right side. And he's quickly behind 0-2 is Davis, another one of the 9 sophomores. Only one senior on this team is in the starting lineup. With a plethora of younger classes.
Like that one, too.
Right there on the outside corner, again, thigh high. The Vikings have not adjusted to the home plate umpire, giving that outside corner to Owen Ward. And the 3rd looking K, the 4th strikeout of the game. Second out here in the second. Zach Boyson stands in. And luckily, Ward has adjusted of keeping the ball out there and taking advantage of that call. So the 0-2. He's getting close, and that's the
swinging strike on the same location there.
To Boyson, the number 9 hitter. 0-1 on the way. Off speed.
0-2.
That goes right in there. Belt high. 0-2 the count from Ward. He is rolling right now. He's able to throw strikes. Getting ahead and swung on and missed. Let her high. Couldn't catch up to it. Boyson goes down. And the Hawks have the 3-2 lead going into the 3rd. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Back in the Vinton, we start the third inning. John and Roger back with you, and a strike at the outside corner at the knees to Kyle Wright, the sophomore first baseman who walked his first time up in the one-run first inning. Scored one in the first, two more in the second. There's a foul ball right near the dish for strike two, 0-2 to count. As Ben SHELLSBURG, 2 runs, 3-2 our score in favor of the Hawks. Working quickly here. Here's the pitcher, Worth. Pitch misses upstairs, 1-2 the count to Kyle Wright. Skies this one left side, should get out of play, and it will. Back behind, just on top of the third base Viking dugout. 1-2 remains the count here to Kyle Wright. So for the Hawks, after 2 full innings of play, 3 runs, 6 hits, 4 runners left on base. Vikings have 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 runner left on. 1-2 the count to Wright. 1-2 on the way is lifted out of play left side. The count will remain 1-2.
Hawks have done a pretty good job of upping the pitch count here.
There's a swing and a miss, and the catcher held on to it for strike 3. Wright goes down for the first strikeout of the game against the Viking pitcher, Scotty Worth. 1 down here in the third. Brings up Ryan Solomon now. Routed out to the second baseman, Davis, his first time up. This one is inside just off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here to Solomon, the senior, heading to UNI next fall. Start his college journey there. 1-1 the count now here to Solomon. And that one's on the outside corner, belt high for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Ryan Solomon. Comes in a .316 hitter, 11 runs, 12 hits, 2 doubles, 12 RBIs. Walked 14 times. That's a team lead. And now they appealed down at first on a try to check swing. It was Solomon. He was not able to, the first base umpire. Rung him up, and Solomon goes down for the second strikeout. Second out here in the third. Brings up Max Ridenauer now. Grounded out to the shortstop, Struve, his first time up in the second inning. Stands in and takes a ball on the zone there. 1-0 the count. Ridenauer hitting .286, 9 runs, 10 hits, 3 doubles, 12 RBI. And the ball on the zone there. 2-0 the count to Max. He's walked 13 times. Second on the team. There's a strike. Inside corner, knee high. 2-1 the count to Ridenauer. 2-1 on the way. Outside. Ball 3-1 the count. Worth the 3-1. On the outside corner at the east for strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 now, lifted in the air right side. Right fielder Miracle going to his left will make the catch. And the F9 ends it here in the third. We go to the bottom half. Hawks still lead 3-2. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has tools available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Back into Vinton. John and Roger back with you. This one only 35 minutes old. We're in the bottom of the third inning. 3-2. Hawks have the lead. Both pitchers working fairly quickly. We've had some offense in this game so far with those 5 runs on the board, of course. 0-1 to count. The leadoff man, Will Edwards, here. He raises this one in the air. Cassie going to his left, makes the catch. As going back and throwing that left arm up there at the last second to haul it in. He knew he had it all.
Yeah, he had it all the way. Now the wind's blowing that way, so I'm guessing it's carrying a little bit on him out there.
Fly out the center brings up Nathan Struve, the youngest son of head coach Jim Struve in his 25th season here at Vinton SHELLSBURG. This one is fouled back to the fence for strike one. 1-1 to count. Roger talked about that wind. It's out of the north at 9 miles per hour on this beautiful Thursday evening. 78 degrees. Feel like temp of 75. Humidity sitting at 47%. Shaping up to be a very nice Friday. Tomorrow, 82 and sunny the high. There's a ball misses outside. We're even now. 1-1 to count with one away here in the bottom of the third. Hawks leading by a run. The 1-1 is laced left side. Two bouncer to left fielder Sullivan. He'll get it in, but out for a one-out single to left off the bat of Nathan Struve. His second hit of the game. He went to right field his first time up, and it brings up Aaron Henderson now, who struck out swinging his first time up for that hit. Ward had retired 5 in a row, including 3 strikeouts. Henderson stands in with a runner on first and 1 away. And the last of the third. Henderson, the lone senior on the team, hitting .425, a throw over, sliding back in safely to runner Struve at first.
Struve doesn't get cheated on his lead. He gets out there.
Yes, he does. Big old lead. Long frame, though, able to get back with the slide. 3 pitches popped up right side on the infield, playable right, and now the second baseman, Wetterer, will call him off and make the catch for out number 2. So pop out for the second baseman for the second out, brings up the number 4 hitter, Jared Thompson, who struck out looking his first time up in the first. Throw over. Back in safely again is Struve at first. So 2 down, bottom of the third. 3-2 the lead here for the Hawks. Ward checks that runner at first. Right, holding him on again. Ward will go to the plate, and it's a pitch outside and high for ball 1. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 from Ward has popped up left side behind us on the play. 1-1 the count. The problem solver where to park here, how far away to park these ground balls, with these fly balls. There is a strike, and now throw down, sliding back in safely is Struve. I thought about it for a couple of minutes, and
We parked behind the bus.
That's
On the other side of the bus.
I was thinking that, but I didn't go that far away. Not that it was extremely far away, but chose to be a little more brave and park closer. Hopefully I'm not paying for that by the end of the night. As there's one that hits the batter, Thompson, in the back as he turned to get out of the way of that one. It's a hit batter, first of the game, the first free pass issued by Ward. As we'll put runners on, first and second now with 2 down, brings up Tyler Ripple with that 2 RBI double to center field his last time up to score those 2 runs in the 2-run first inning. So Ward trying to get out of a jam here. It's Ripple did that with 2 outs as well. Here's a ball that skips past Suter all the way to the fence and lands on the warning track back behind home plate. And a ball there, 1-0 the count.
There's a lot of real estate behind the plate here.
Yes, indeed. A long jog back there for Suter. Ball that gets by significantly. Catcher. Runners can coast in from third, you would think, and that is an example. Suter's going to go back, but the runner's going to be sliding in safely. A throw was made, but not in time as Ward lost another one there with the wild pitch. Wants to handle that ball in the dirt. Got by Suter. Ball 2, 2-0 the count. As the Vikings tie the game up in that fashion, we're knotted at 3 here with a 2-0 count on the number 5 batter, Tyler Ripple. Go ahead and run out at third base in the form of Thompson, the DH. 2-0 from Ward on the way. It's hit up in the air right side. That'll get down. Good effort by Wright going down beyond the first base Hawks dugout. Just couldn't get there, just shy of the fence. 4, strike 1. 2-1 the count. Here to Ripple. 2 down here at the bottom of the third. The 2-1 from Ward on the way. Chopped right back up the middle. Whether we're not able to knock it down deep, and there was a tough play deep in the hole in the outfield grass. It scoots into center, and it'll be a RBI single. So 3 RBIs and 2 hits on the night for Tyler Ripple, the number 5 batter, and the Vikings have the lead again, 4-3.
It's a nice job of Ripple just letting the ball travel there, and he sent it right back up the middle just under Wetterwer's glove there. And brings up the pitcher of record here, the sophomore Scotty Worth for the Vikings. Takes a helmet high pitch upstairs here for ball 1. 1-0 the count with 2 down. Runner on first, 4-3. Then SHELLSBURG with the lead. Vikings coming in at 8-7 overall. 6-6 in the Wamac Conference. Hawks are 13-2, number 3 team in Class 3A, and 10-2 overall in the Wamac Conference. There's the ball helmet high. Snap throw down. Right will put the tag in, but sliding back in safely was Ripple at first. 2-0 the count. Or the glance of the runner, the 2-0 on the way. It's hit back to the fence behind home plate for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Worth, the number 6 batter in this lineup, and in this inning here for Vinton SHELLSBURG, who have scored 2 more runs, take the lead 4-3. Or the long look over. On the 2-1 on the way, swinging through it. Inside pitch by high there. We're even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Ward trying to get out of a little jam here with 2 outs and a runner on first. It's Worth that we got the ground out for Lammers in that first inning. 2-2. That's in the dirt. Suter gets it quickly, fires it down. Throw is just to the left side, just a tad to the left side of third base. As try to come back with the snap tag was Wetterwer. Beating it safely, sliding in was Ripple, feet first. That was a good job by Suter, though, because that ball skipped on him, and got it cleanly and made the transition quick. Just pulled the throw a little bit to third base side.
Very quickly indeed. 3-2 now on the way. Ward is chopped just behind the plate. Suter gets to it. Foul ball keeps the count of 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Runner on second. 4-3 Vinton SHELLSBURG here in the bottom of the third. Ward checking the runner. Now the 3-2 pumped up and out of play. Behind home plate. Worth the .267 hitter, 11 runs, 12 hits coming in. Got 12 RBI. Leads the team tied for the lead with Boyson. Worth has walked 5 times, struck out 7. The 3-2 on the way. This one's hitting the center field. That's going to get down. Shallow center diving effort by Ridenauer. Couldn't get to it. And it'll be the 5th run scoring on the 2-out RBI. Little blooper by Scotty Worth.
Great effort there by Ridenauer, but just out of his reach by about a foot or so.
Austin Bonesack, the junior courtesy runner at first base for Worth. So runner on first, 2 down. He's up Wes Edwards, the center fielder. Strike there, on the count.
Got to bear down and get this hitter and get in the dugout. Start with the bats again.
5-3, Viking lead. Popped up and out of play. Came up in on the hands of Edwards. He fought it off. Behind home plate. 0-2 the count. Here with 2 down. Here this last of the 3rd inning. Vikings have struck for 3 more runs, taking the 2-run lead. The 0-2 on the way off speed, just able to get a piece of that one over the plate. Up high, but fight it off. Foul it back behind the plate. Did Edwards. Edwards, the 7th batter in this inning for the Vikings. Runner on first. On the courtesy runner, Bonesack, with 2 away. Ward, the long look in. Now the 0-2 in the dirt outside for ball 1-1 and 2 the count.
They're trying to go to that black on the outside there. That's got them several called strikes here in the game.
Haven't found that in a while. It's 5 strikeouts, 2 in the first, 3 in the second, none. And this 3rd inning has been SHELLSBURG has gotten to Owen Ward. As pitch downstairs, runner goes. Right now, he can't get to it. It bounces past him. But back up by Weatherwood. There's the runner, Bonesack slides in safely. Edwards standing in. An even count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Hawks just trying to get out of this inning. They're allowing 3 runs so far on 3 Viking hits. Still no errors by either team defensively. Ward ready. And the 2-2 on the way. Just on the inside corner, thigh high. Edwards takes it for strike 3. But the Vikings get 3 runs. We go to the 4th, 5-3. Vikings have the lead. Hawks baseball, KMCA Sports.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Top of the fourth inning is here. Jordan Knowles stands in and pops this one up out of play behind the third base Viking dugout. Vikings in their bottom half of the third scored 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 runners on base. 5-3. Vinton SHELLSBURG with the lead here over the Hawks. Top of the fourth, 8-9-1 to up Knowles, Cassett, and Ward. Knowles got a hit and scored in the 2-run second inning his last time. This one is fouled off back behind the plate for strike 2. 0-2 the count to the senior Jordan Knowles, who will head off to the University of Iowa for his college experience in the fall. 1-2 the count here to Knowles. 1-2 from Worth on the way. A little sidearm action there. And this is upstairs. 2-2 the count. Upstairs, letter high. Knowles chase it, comes up empty for the swinging strikeout. The third of the game, third and last 2 innings for the Hawks against Worth. First out here in the fourth brings up Ty Cassett, who got a hit to left and scored last time in the second. This one looked good anyway, as Cassett tried to check it. It was called on the pitch.
Once again, a lot of room in right center.
And this one's fouled back. See if they can work 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Fouled back behind the plate. Cassett's down in the hole here. 0-2. As Ty chaps this one right side on deck circle. Waiting for that one is Owen Ward. 0-2 the count to Cassett. One of the 3 Hawks that will continue his athletic career, attending Wartburg College next year, playing basketball and track. 2-2. Upstairs, shoulder high. Full count here to Cassett now. This one roped to the right field, coming on, laying out for it, not able to haul that one in. There's a right fielder miracle, and Cassett will be on with 1 out.
Good job by Cassett, just having a patient at bat there. Finally got a pitch that he could handle and drove it into right field.
Brings up Owen Ward now. Look over by Worth, the pitcher. Sliding back in, Cassett. This one is up and out of play.
Of course, it's conceivable here you could lose the windshield just driving by.
Yes.
If somebody cleared those trees. That's a pretty good shot back there, but would be a rude awakening, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. I'm sure it's been very close to being done, if not landed right on the highway. Hopefully no one's coming by. 0-1 the count. This one's popped up right side of the outfield over to his right. Miracle seems to have it, and he does for the second out. Fly out off the bat of Owen Ward. Brings up Dallin Puts now. With 2 down. Puts is 2 for 2. An RBI. Both hits to center field. Puts the DH here for the catcher, Sage Suter. Worth will throw over, and that gets by.
Ooh, there's a lot of room down there.
The first baseman, Cassidy, will go into second easily there. And the first baseman, Boyson, had to leapfrog over Cassidy as he was getting up. He was stuck in between Cassidy and going to get that ball. A little more contact, and he could have had an interference type call there.
Good hustle there by Miracle back in the play up because he was a long ways away from that when it started.
Plenty of room, as we talked about, in foul ground here, especially in right field. Left field turns a little bit and narrows out down the left field side. Dimensions 310 down both lines, 350 at dead away center. The 0-1 to Puts. Upstairs just misses shoulder high for ball one. 1-1 the count. Here with 2 down. Runner on second. Hawks trailing 5-3. Top of inning number 4. 1-1 on the way. Outside, too far, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Dallin Puts. Fourth batter in this inning for the Hawks. Two one. Hit into right field. Going back to right fielder. He's got it. Back and over to his right a tad. Miracle hauls it in the F9 for out. Number 3. Hawks strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 5-3. Vin SHELLSBURG. Hawks baseball. KMCH Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
John Swisher, Roger Wright, back with you. Bottom of the 4th inning. Vikings lead the Hawks 5-3. On Ward on the mound and gets Davis to foul that one back to the backstop for strike one. Davis struck out looking his last time up in the second. Stands in here starting the bottom of the 4th. 8-9-1. Davis, Boyson, and Edwards. Vin SHELLSBURG. This one's popped up right side. Foul ground. Suter. That's going to hit the fence and bound out of play. Good hustle by Sage. 4 strike 2, 0-2 the count.
Good start here by Ward, getting 2 good strikes now.
Ooh, this one is hit up and out of play.
That one had him fooled.
Over the first base Hawks dugout. Ball being thrown in from the Viking dugout. Let's see. One-point umpire looking for baseballs. 0-2 the count here at the bottom of the fourth. The 2-run lead here for Vinton SHELLSBURG as they scored 3 last time in the third. 0-2 on the way. It swung at and missed. Other half. Ways tie that spot again. Got him chasing that one for strike 3. And Davis goes down for the first out. Brings up Zach Boyson now. 7th strikeout of the game for Owen Ward. Ward came in 11 third innings pitch with 7 Ks. So he's matched his total here and already 3 in the third. Boyson strike now takes one upstairs and inside, ball 1. We're even 1-1 the count. Swung through that one for strike 2. 1-2 the count here to Boyson. The 1-2. Swung and missed. Dropped third strike there. Is able to get to it and tag him before he gets out of the box with Suter. So another strikeout, 8 strikeout. Another swinging variety that time.
Good scoop by Suter there on the breaking pitch. Had him way out in front. Sage stuck with it. Just was able to tag him.
4 swinging and 4 looking strikeouts now here for Owen Ward. Still the Vikings lead this game 5-3. Bottom of the fourth, 2 down. Top of the order, Will Edwards standing in. Takes a strike. Enter half at the knees. Strike 1. 0-1 to count to sophomore Edwards, one of the twins. Will, the left fielder. Wes, the center fielder. 1-1 to count. Now to Edwards. Got a hit and scored in the 2-run first inning. He flew out to Cassett in centers last time in the third. It's a ball downstairs there for ball 2. 2-1 the count. This one grounded left side down the line, foul ball. Count will stay at 2-2. Ward to look in from the windup. The 2-2 on the way. This one's popped up right side, right, just to the right of the line, and foul ground makes the catch. A pop out for the first baseman for out number 3. Takes us to the 5th. Still, Vinton SHELLSBURG 5, West Delaware 3. This is Hawks Baseball, JMCH Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkins, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
West Delaware baseball here tonight. KMCH at KMCH.com with the 5th inning. This game an hour and 3 minutes old here as the Hawks trail. Vinton SHELLSBURG 5-3. Seth Wedewer stands in for 3-4-5. Wedewer, Lammers, and Wright. Wedewer has an RBI hit his last time up in the second. Sacrifice bunted out in the first. The count's even to him here to start the 5th, 1-1. Sophomore pitcher Scotty Worth. It's a pitch outside. High for ball 2, 2-1 the count. Worth has settled down. Allowed 1 hit in the first, 5 in the second, none in the third, 1 in the fourth. And the count's even out, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So through 4, Hawks have 3 runs, 7 hits, 5 runners left on base. This one's grounded right side. Second baseman Davis up and over on the routine ground out. 4-3 put out to the second baseman for out number 1. 3-4 for the Vikings. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 2 runners left on.
Good job by Davis there, because I don't know if that ball hit a hole or something, but it jumped on him there at the end, and his body squared in front of it and just knocked it down. And at second base, you have some time.
Yes.
Threw him out.
There's a strike. Outer half by high to Lammers now. 0-1 the count to Brent. Leading hitter average-wise on the team, .512. As an RBI ground out in the first inning. Got 12 of those on the season. 1-2 the count now to Lammers. Then he hit in that 1-2-3 double play to end the second inning. The 1-2 upstairs, chin high there, leans out of the way of it for ball 2. 2-2 the count to Lammers. The senior who will continue his athletic career at Upper Iowa next fall, as there is a line drive base hit in the center field off the bat of Lammers. A 1-out single for Brent Lammers. And it brings up Kyle Wright now. He's 0-for-1 officially. He walked his first time up in the first, struck out swinging his last time in the third. Settling in here with a runner on first and 1 down. Top of the 5th, Hawks trail 5-3. Right. Tall, lanky sophomore hits this one back to the fence behind home plate for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Wright comes in, a 300 hitter. 15 hits on the year, 14 runs, 14 RBI as well. Takes that one for a strike, and it's 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes to Wright. Runner on first, 1 down. Right back in and ready for the 0-2. And the runner goes. Lammers caught. The first baseman going to throw the shortstop. Going to be tagged out is Lammers for out number 2. So he's getting his jump and took off just a little too early as the pitcher was notified by one of his players. I'm sure the first baseman let him know and just stepped off and threw it over, and they able to get him out for the second out.
That just got a little too anxious there. Took off.
So 1-3-6 on the put out if you're scoring at home. For out number 2. All right. Takes the ball. Now 1-2 is laced right back up the middle. Nice 2-out hit there into center field off the bat of Kyle Wright. His first hit of the night, right where it came from, just to the right of the pitcher Worth from right. Another hit up the middle. That's 6 of those hits to center field so far for the Hawks in game 1. Strike to Solomon now. He struck out swinging his last time in the third. Grounded out second baseman Davis his first time in the first. Pops this one up and out of play. Lands on the back of the Hawks first base dugout. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Runner on first. Hawks still trail 5-3. Top of the 5th inning. And the 0-2 on the way. Upstairs chopped at and fouled down in front of the first base coach, Dan Cassett. So 0-2 again here to Solomon. Coach Cassett, the volunteer assistant varsity coach, back in the first base box this year. 0-2 is upstairs, chopped right side. Second baseman Davis coming over. Throw it to first for the put out. 4-3. Ground out to second baseman for out number 3. Hawks strand another runner. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. 5-3. Then SHELLSBURG Hawks baseball. KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Bottom of the fifth, 5-3, Vinton SHELLSBURG. The Vikings 2-3-4, Struve, Henderson, and Thompson. Swing and a miss there on a big cut. Owen Ward starting his 5th inning of work has given up 6 hits and 5 runs. No errors in this game. 0-1. This one's grounded down the line, going to be just a foul ball. It's right. Good hustle on that one as it went past him into a foul ground to right field as Knowles tracked it down for foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 to count here to Nathan Struve, who's 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored so far in this ball game. The youngest son of head coach Jim Struve, 133 wins, 405 losses in 25 seasons. Good one. And a miss. It was. It tailed off outside and low, and Struve could not come up with that one. That's the first time that Ward has been able to retire Struve. And another strikeout there for out number 1. 9th strikeout of the game now for Owen Ward. There is a strike inside corner above the knees. 0-1 the counts. I talked about Ward only coming in with 7 Ks and 11 1/3 innings pitched. There's 9 so far with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. The 0-1 to Henderson. Ball in the dirt, bounces in the dirt a couple feet and bounds by Suter to his right. He'll track it down for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Here to Henderson. Popped out to the second baseman. Whatever his last time up in the 3rd. Strikeout swinging. First time in the 1st. 1-1 now on the way. Grounded hard left side. Try to play that hot coming up and on the run, trying to field that one right now, or cannot haul it in as it just slid up his left arm, bounded back down. But that time, once he was able to pick it up again, as Henderson was able to reach first on the first error of the game for the Hawks. On the second total at both squads. It brings up Jared Thompson now, hit by a pitch and scored his last time to the 3-run 3rd. Throw over, nothing doing, sliding back in safely is Henderson at first. Henderson not a major threat to steal, 3 of 4 on the year in the stolen base department. The big lead over there. This one is hit over to his left, able to get there in right center field. Didn't know when that ball was right off the bat. Cassidy able to cover ground in a hurry, and it goes for out number 2.
Ford needs to make some quality pitches here. The Ripples had some really good swings through the course of the game here, I think.
Yes, she has 3 RBIs, 2 hits, a run scored so far in this ball game. For Tyler Ripple, it's the ball outside of the dirt there, 1-0 the count.
You mentioned it earlier, but one thing Vinton does really well is every runner, whether or not they're going, they get a good lead over there and they're making Ward look at him, making him work with throws over, and they do a really nice job of that.
Making him think about it, at least. And there's another throw over, sliding back in safely is Henderson at first. Ripple, one of the 6 juniors standing in here. 333 hitter. 12 hits on the season. This one is skied right side. Right going over just before the dugout. Just lands on top of the dugout. Good hustle by Wright. And the count's 1-1.
I think he had it because he had his glove about in the right spot, but it was a foot inside the dugout.
Yep. So landed on top of that dugout. The 1-1 with the runner on, 2 down here in the last of the 5th. 5-3 Vikings. 1-1 on the way, and there's a ball in the dirt, throw down by Suter. He got him. Yes,
great throw.
2-6 on the caught stealing as Henderson retired. That's the way the inning ends. As we go to the 6th, Hawks down by 2, 5-3. What's Delaware Baseball? KMCH Sports.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Back in Vinton, John Swisher, Roger Wright. Glad to have you along on this Thursday evening. It's 1 hour and 18 minutes old. We're in the 6th inning now, 5-3. Hawks trail by 2 after leading this game early, 1-0, then 3-2. Then SHELLSBURG's had the 5-3 lead for quite some time. Bouncing ball left side. Third baseman over the first. Nice stretch for the first baseman. Boyson on the 5-3 ground out as Ridenauer is retired. 2 ground outs and a fly out for Ridenauer. 0 for 3 on the night. Brings up Jordan Knowles, who struck out swinging his last time in the 4th. Got a hit to center back in the 2nd. And there's a bouncing ball left side. Third baseman Ripple up and over. High throw. Did airmail at that time as Knowles was scamper all the way to second on the throwing error. He came up that one cleanly, just let her fly there. He knew he couldn't take too much time with Knowles racing down that line, but
that was a good job by Knowles, too. He never hesitated. The play was completely in front of him, and as soon as he saw that ball on the ground, he took his turn to second and made it easily.
What you have to do, Coach Cassett helping out in that department as well, guiding him to second base with the ball over the first baseman's head. There's a ball in the dirt now. So the second error by the Vikings defensively allows a runner on second base with one out here in the top of the sixth. Hawks need at least a run here. Don't want to have to get both of them in the seventh inning. As Cassett standing in here, he's 2 for 2 with a hit to left and a hit to right. Swings at that one and comes up empty on a strike. Ball on the outside corner for strike one. We're even now. 1 ball and 1 strike. Worth. The 1-1 is inside off the plate. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to the senior, Ty Cassett. Cassett ready. Now 2-1 on the way. Swings at that one. That was number high. Swung through it for strike 2. We're even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here at the top of the sixth. 1 down, runner on second. This one is hit deep to left field. Left fielder going back. He'll have a beat on it. Edwards brings it in for out number 2. The wind died that ball down in a hurry as Edwards able to get there for the F7 for the second out. Brings up Owen Ward now. He was hit by a pitch and scored. A hit and thrown out, and a fly out to right his last time in the fourth. 2 down here, runner on second, top of the sixth. Hawks trailing 5-3. This one is hit right back up the middle. Second baseman able to get to it, bobbles it. Now just going to hang on to it as Knowles makes a wide turn around third. He'll have to hold up. Runners will be on first and third with 2 down with Dallin Putz standing in.
How many's that up the middle now? About 8, 9?
Let's see here. I think about 7 or 8, yeah. As time is called, Coach Struve out there talking to his entire infield and his battery. Runners on first and third here. Tying run on first base in the form of Ward. Knowles is on third. 5-3, then SHELLSBURG. Near the top of the sixth inning. Then SHELLSBURG at 8-7 overall, looking for their first winning season since 2010 when they were 21-20. The last 4 seasons, something Coach Struve and company haven't been used to here at VINTON-SHELLSBURG, losing 12-30 a year ago, 17-25 and 13. In 2012, they're 18-24. In 2011, they're 18-21. And SHELLSBURG has 1 state title, just like West Delaware does. Came in 1998. Of course, West Delaware's in 9 years later in 07. There's a ball upstairs. Helmet high for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's Dallin Putz now. Putz is 2 for 3. 2 hits and RBI. Flew out to Miracle and right his last time in the fourth. And that one's upstairs. Helmet high again there for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Really helped his team out here. Be patient and just put the ball in play. Move those runners around. As I said, you don't want to have to get both of them to tie this game up in the seventh. You want to at least get 1 and 1 out when you have the runner on third. 2 outs here, and there's a strike right down the middle of the plate for a 2-1 count now. Put steps up to select himself back in and ready now. Ward on first. Knowles on third. Now the old first and third pickoff attempt, which is now illegal in Major League Baseball. Outlawed that for lack of it not working in the past 20.
Probably for game expedience, too.
Yes, 2-1. There's a Bouncing ball left side behind Coach Lahr in the third base box. 2-2 the count. 2 down.
Some of those human rain delays could...
Like Steve Trexel. Remember him?
Yeah.
An old gut pitcher that took forever. 2-2 on the way. There's a ball upstairs. Neck high for ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here with 2 down. Top of the 6th inning.
Could turn 2.5 hours of entertainment into 4 hours of drudgery in a hurry.
3-2, and this one is fly.
That guy's over.
No, he's going to get there. Yeah. Able to leap up and make the catch. Edwards hauls it in. The fly out to center ends the Hawks' threat. They lead 2 runners on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3, Vin SHELLSBURG, Hawks baseball, KMC Sports.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff cares deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
John and Roger back with you, bottom of the 6th inning. Owen Ward starting his 6th inning of work here at the Vikings has been shown 3-2-0 the count as up and in for ball 3. As Tyler Ripple stands in, 5-6-7, Ripple, Worth, and Edwards here for Vin SHELLSBURG. Ripple was up when Hunter was caught stealing. Henderson thrown out the end of the last inning as Ripple takes a ball downstairs for 4 straight balls as he will take his place on first now, and that is only the first walk allowed in the game. The second free pass as Ward have a hit batter back in the 3rd inning. As Scotty Worth standing in. Got a base hit to center. RBI is landed in the 3rd, rounded out to Lammers at 3rd and 1st. The pitch is outside, too far, ball 1. 1-0 the count here to Scotty Worth, the sophomore pitcher who has settled down and frustrated the Hawk batters since allowing 2 runs and 5 hits in the 2nd. There's a ball outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Now Coach Lahr will take time and take the slow walk out there to have a word with Justice Battery and leave the infield put, and State Shooter will also out there to have a word with his head coach and Owen Ward. No activity down the line. Well, there is some activity. I
think Aaron Demmer's warming up. Okay. So I saw him walk out there earlier.
So you can't quite.
Yeah, we can't see him more.
See the players. You can see the ball.
I'll see the ball. Yep.
As it's back beyond the first base Hawks dugout down the right field line. 2-0 count. Nobody down. Runner on first base here in the last of the 6th inning. The Hawks trailing 5-3. Ward settles in. Ward throw over first. Sliding back in safely is Ripple. Worth hitting .267 coming in.
Bunt might be in order here. And I'm wrong again.
And he pops it up left side. Over towards the line is the pitcher, Ward. He'll put it away as Lammer's coming on, saying, I'll help you with that if you want me to. But Ward makes a non-traditional catch coming off the mound there with his back towards the pitcher's mound, facing the third base line for out number 1. And it brings up Wes Edwards now, who's struck out twice, both the looking variety, his last 2 times up in the second and the third. As this one is a little looper left side, Lammer's able to catch it, and then the throw for the double play gets by right. And now the first base coach saying, was there a call? Was there an out call or not? And now we got confused.
And somebody's out. We just don't know who.
Yeah, now the base umpire says, I got time. Neither one of them called the out, I don't think, is the problem. If they did, they didn't make the physical call. If they verbally called it. On the base umpire talking to Coach Drew from his position from behind the mound. So
they called it a catch, didn't they?
Yeah, they called it a catch.
Yeah.
But they left the runner on first.
Yeah, because he got back tagging up off the bad throw from Lammers, so he's okay.
So we were wrong there. They said that it was not a catch, and they gave the batter his first base.
Okay.
And they gave the Hawks the force out at second. So a base hit now in the left field. Off the bat of Tanner Davis, so bring up.
Through all that was a good heads-up play by the Hawks to continue on, because if they'd have just eaten the ball after it got by, you know, they may have not recorded an out on that play. Got
number 5 will be pinch hitting here.
Bonesack.
Austin Bonesack Jr. Saw him earlier. He was running for Worth in the 6th position. Now in to hit in the 9th position for Boynton.
It's important out for the Hawks here. Don't want to give up any more runs. And
now we have an offensive conference call. Coach wants to talk to his batter and his 2 runners out there. So the fielder's choice on the one hit by Edwards that it appeared Lammers caught to our angle, but neither umpire called it. But they really never called anything. That was the problem. They never called it a trap that I saw. They never called it a catch. So that's where the confusion was set in right away. The SHELLSBURG coaches were saying, wait a second here, what was the call on that? While the Hawks were continuing on with the plays Roger talked about them.
Not many. What do we have there? 5, 3, 4?
Yeah. So there's one out. Runners on. 2 outs here, I should say. Runners on first and second. As a ball downstairs there, 1-0 the count. Bonesack standing in as Boyson, the number 9 hitter, struck out twice. Both swinging the second, fourth. One of the reasons why Bonesack getting the pinch hit opportunity. Skies this one right side. Coming on is Knowles. Going out is Wetterward. Knowles will come on and make the catch. So the F9 for out number 3, and the Hawks go to the 7th, trailing by 2 still. 5-3, Vinton SHELLSBURG. Hawks baseball. KMCH Sports.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink special at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
John and Roger back with you. Start of the 7th inning. Seth Wedewer stands in and takes that one off the arm. The umpire going to call it. Was it the bat or the arm? He's keeping him there, it appears. Or did he give him the base?
Wedewer giving him the base.
Wedewer is in pain as he took that brace off the left side. It looked like the umpire motion that he's staying there. They hit the bat. Now, hopefully umpire having a word with Nate Lahr. Seth came in to have a word with the umpire, and Coach Lahr said, that's enough. Let me talk, and he's going to keep him there.
Boy, they're going to call that a foul ball. Clearly got him on the hand, or in the wrist.
Looked like it did. He tried to sell it right away, but the umpire wasn't buying it. And he goes for strike one. Wedewer taking some cuts now after he puts that left arm brace back on.
I actually saw this discussion watching the College World Series the other night, that the hand is not part of the bat. As long as you don't swing.
On a swing, yes.
Yeah, as long as you don't swing.
Oh, and won the count now to Wedewer. And he rifles that one right side. The first baseman able to catch it. And Seth, not happy, shows some frustration as he heads into the dugout there. Thought that call definitely went against him and his team. That's tough. Mar angle, it did as well, but we're not as close as the home plate umpire was and saw what he thought he saw. One down here. He hit that ball hard. Nice play by Boyson, reacting and making the catch for out number one, and brings up Brent Lammers now. And there's a chopper left side. It's going to be a foul ball. Strike one. 0-1 the count. Lammers, RBI ground out in the first. Got to hit the center back in the fifth. Get into a double play back in the second. Chops this one down the line again. That's a fair ball right over the bag. Lammers going to turn the corner, head into second as the left fielder getting it in, but not before. A one-out stand-up double by Brent Lammers. His second hit of the night. And gives the Hawks a runner on second. The tying run will be at the plate in the form of Kyle Wright now. Wright hitting 300. Does have some power. Has one of the 3 Hawk home runs on the year. But right now it's about moving that runner over and continuing with no outs here, as you still need 2 runs. Putting the ball in play. Nice little line drive base hit. Got to be on the mind of Wright. Got to get your pitch here. 1-0 the count. Takes that one inside. Any way to get on here? Any way to continue here? And
they thought that hit him or what? Or it wasn't that close, I don't think.
Yeah. It was near the area, but they're trying to get a runner on there where they can as well to halt the away fans here. Good smattering of orange and black in the crowd, and the bleachers directly behind home plate as Wright takes that one upstairs again. Worth can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0 the count. 3-0 is a strike on the inside corner, thigh high. 3-1 the count. Here to Kyle Wright. Runner on second base, 1 down. We're at the top of the 7th inning. Hawks need 2 to keep this game going. This one is lifted in the air. Left side will be out of play. And Worth has battled back to put the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Wright, the sophomore, back in. Ready for the 3-2 offering from the sophomore Worth. For the Vikings, this one's popped up on the infield. Worth going back. Now the third baseman coming over. He drops the ball, and everybody's going to be safe. That had danger spelled all over it as the third baseman continued to go in. Usually when you see a play like that, spells disaster, and the third baseman came all the way over from his slot and behind the mound with the shortstop, second baseman, and the pitcher all standing there. And the Hawks have runners on first and second with one down.
Yeah, they had a team meeting going on there with now time being called, and everybody gets a little close and just breaks concentration a little bit.
This is just going to be a player-only meeting on top of the mound within SHELLSBURG. First baseman Boyson, the Class A act, the junior, goes to his third baseman Ripple, another one of the juniors, says, hey, forget about it, move on. You can't do anything about that. Now runners on first and second with one down. Here's Ryan Solomon, who's 0 for 3 in this game. He's grounded out twice to Davis at second. He struck out swinging back in the third. Stands in here with runners on first and second, one down, top of the seventh, 5-3 Vinton SHELLSBURG. He lifts this one out of play, right side. Well foul. Not quite on the road. There's traffic coming by. This game an hour and 40 minutes old here in the top of the seventh. 0-1 on the way. Right at the knees over the middle of the plate for strike two. 0-2 the count here to Solomon. And for Solomon here, put the ball in play, preferably right side, get those runners over at least. Now the 0-2. It's just outside off plays the catcher was set up out there. Henderson. That's a good 0-2 pitch. Solomon laid off. 1-2 the count with one down. Right on for second. Right's the tying run on first. Here's a little squibbler left of the box. Going to be picked up foul. That was dangerous for the catcher to hop on. The Lammers would have beat him on at third
because he was looking third there.
And and Solomon would have beat at first as the catcher would have had to turn around, reposition himself, and throw to first. So
with the bat laying there too.
Exactly. Play a jump rope with the metal bat laying right there. 1-2 the count. Here to Solomon with one away. And time is called as Worth's not sure what. He's raising his hands like something affected him there. I'm not sure what. 1-2. Upstairs, kind of chase the chin music there, and Solomon goes down for the second time swinging for out number 2. The fourth strikeout, all the swinging variety against Worth, the pitcher. Max Ridenauer stands in now. He's 0 for 3, a ground out, a fly out, and a ground out. He stands in with 2 outs. And runners on first and second, a strike there. Inner half, high, strike one. 0-1 the count to Max Ridenauer.
Look, Max can make good, solid contact. They're in outfield in.
There's another strike right.
Center and right are really shallow, I think.
Right at the knees. Yes, they do appear that way. Not sure why you'd be that shallow. Left fielder's back some.
Yeah.
0-2 the count now here to Ridenauer. Outside, too far, ball 1. 1-2 the count here to Ridenauer. Trying to keep things alive for the Hawks. Trying to avoid their third loss of the season here in game 1. Down 5-3 in the top of 7-2 down. The 1-2 on the way upstairs. Chin high, the runners go. And no throw by the catcher, Henderson, that time. Lammers and Wright both the double steal. Ridenauer will stand back in with the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one's lifted in the air, right side. Right there, going back. He's turned around. Catch on it. Unbelievable play. What a catch by Miracle. The right fielder twisting and turning at the last second, able to hang on to that ball. And that's the way this game 1 ends. A tremendous catch.
Unfortunately, I think he may have hurt himself a little bit there.
Seems to be
maybe the left shoulder or arm or something.
Coming up Gimpy there, his teammates, all the teammates are going out, having a word with him. And congratulating him and helping him up. And Connor Miracle, the sophomore, comes through with the best catch of the night so far. What a play there, just when it looked like it was going to get over his head or he wasn't going to be able to hang on to it. He did, and he robs right now are there. The Hawks suffer a loss. 5-3 here in game number one. Hawks come up on the short end as we will take a break and come back and wrap up the totals here on game number one. 5-3, then SHELLSBURG to win. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Wald LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Wald LLC on East Main Street in Manchester or give us a call at 927-2232.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrot Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrot Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrot Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after the game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
And welcome back into Vinton SHELLSBURG High School baseball field. John Swisher, Roger Wright putting the final touches on this game as we'll come back, get ready for as the Hawks drop to 13-3 on the year in their 16th ball game. They're now 10-2 on the road, 10-3 in the Waback as the Vikings improved to 9-7, 4-3 at home, 7-6 in the Waback Conference as they come away with the victory here. Then SHELLSBURG 5 and the Hawks 3. Take a look at the totals here for game one. For SHELLSBURG, 5 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors, 4 left on. They struck out 9 times against Owen Ward. 5 swinging strikeouts, 4 looking, and 2 free passes, 1 walk, and 1 hit batter. For the Hawks, 3 runs, 11 hits. They had 1 error, 10 runners left on base. They struck out 4 times, all swinging, and 2 free passes as well, 1 walk, and 1 hit batter in a game that lasted 1 hour and 42 minutes here tonight. So you look at the glaring number there at Coach Lauren Company, not going to be happy about. You credit to work. Boy, he settled down, but you leave 10 runners on base. That's that's the glaring number when you look at the Hawks' 3 losses here on the year. I'm sure they've left too many on base.
Yeah, they just weren't able to come up with a hit right when they needed it. They couldn't get what was that, the second inning that scored 2 in and had the bases loaded and we're basically going station to station, had some nice hits up the middle, but nothing that we couldn't get one to gap and really get the merry-go-round turning. I thought Ward threw the ball very well. He was sharp after he had a little trouble there in the top of or bottom of the third, I believe, was that inning, wasn't it?
Yes, third.
Yeah. But beyond that, he was sharp. He had 9 strikeouts. He was around the plate, changing speeds. He got swinging strikes. He got called strike ones on the breaking pitch, and was able to finish him off. And great play. A great play out there by Miracle, ironically. It ends the ball game. Otherwise, that ball gets down. It's tied. We're probably still playing in the top of the 7th.
What a play indeed. The Vikings made the plays when they needed to here tonight. Got the game 1 win by the score of 5-3. So the Hawks need to bounce back, put that behind them. Nothing to do about it now, but come back and get the split at least here tonight on the road. And Vinton will be back with all the action coming up here from Vinton as the Hawks fall in game 1 by the final score of 5-3. We'll be back in about 25 minutes or so and have all of the action from the second game here tonight, this WAMAC Conference doubleheader from Vinton, Iowa. This is West Delaware Baseball. You're listening to it on X94.7 KMCH Manchester.
Nothing hotter on your radio.
Everything gets hotter when the sun